Yes.
Thank you, Chuck. Thank you, Chuck. Thank you, Chuck.
Declan, human rain delay.
Yeah.
You're back.
Human rain delay. That's what we're calling
Jack,
it.
can you give Declan the streamer open? You gave us that streamer open last time. Can you give him the streamer open today since he's back?
What's happening, guys? It's 38 and Counting Pod here. I got myself Jackalal, Shuckle Rossi, and Declan Hickey, who you guys don't know yet. Declan is not new to this show. He just wasn't on our last show because he was ill. But Declan is now back. We got a full squad here. What's up, everybody? Welcome to the stream.
Welcome to the stream. 30 and Counting, episode 5, human rain delay. Declan Hickey joins the show. He's back.
What just happened?
Last week, me and Jack went on a fucking Patriots tirade. All we did was talk Pats. We've done that for the last 2 episodes. We're going to talk everything today. 20 minutes on this wild card, 20 minutes on the Celtics, 20 minutes on the Sox from whatever we can talk about from them. Jack Halal, how's life in Utah?
It's good, man. It's good. Weather's pretty cold. They're getting some snow. But, I'm 2 hours behind, so.
That's right. Reminds me of an episode where you were where they make the Dubai chocolate.
Right.
2 hours behind. Declan.
Yeah.
Back for vengeance, Timberland hat on. How are you feeling today?
I'm good.
Good vibes?
Chilling,
So last week, me and Jack did our playoff brackets before we get into anything. Or last week, whoa, it's a couple fucking days ago. 2 episodes a week now, that's what I'm hearing. We did our playoff brackets. Since you weren't here, Declan, you now get the privilege, and we'll tell you if you didn't. I know you didn't watch the show because Declan outside of the show is very, very celebrity Hollywood, doesn't really So
no, I'm not. It's not true. You texted me yesterday. Okay, whatever, bro.
So Declan, you get to do your playoff bracket.
Oh God!
And now you get to pick. So we'll start on the AFC side. We'll go with the number 2 seed New England Patriots at home taking on the Los Angeles Chargers.
We win. If we lose this game, I'll be pretty mad. Not gonna lie.
Patriots take that one.
But I think we'll win.
Jaguars at home against the Bills.
This is probably going to be the best game of the AFC wildcard. Probably be the best game. I mean, the Jaguars look really good. I don't know. I think the Jaguars win this. All
right. Jags take the one over the Bills. Texans, they visit the Steelers at home. Aaron Rodgers.
Texans all day.
All right.
Where's not scared of I'm just not scared of a 41-year-old man.
Let's go to the NFC now. The Bears at home against the number 7 Packers.
Is Jordan Love playing this game?
I don't know. That's how untapped in we are. The Bears. Got the Bears, all right.
I'm taking the Bears.
Okay.
Got Bears.
Niners at Eagles.
Now, this is a hard one because I just don't know. Because this Niners team's been for some reason they've been winning games even though they have half their defense missing and Ross Reese is missing. But the Eagles have played bad. I think the Niners win.
Niners take that one. Rams at Panthers.
Now I like the Panthers. I like this team. There's no way the Rams lose in the first round. Rams take it.
All right. AFC Divisional. Texans at Broncos.
Oh.
It's a good one.
It is a good one.
Wait, can I come back to that one? Okay, wait.
No, you can't. This is it. This is the playoff prediction. This is the show.
Just with the Patriots. Okay, just with the Patriots through though, just to.
All right, Pats win against the Jags.
Okay. This is really tough because both defenses are amazing. I think the Broncos still win though.
All right. Niners at Seattle.
I'm taking the Seahawks.
Rams at Bears.
That's a very good matchup too. The only thing the Bears defense doesn't know how to play defense, though. That's the only problem with the Bears team. I think the Rams win.
All right. Patriots visit the Broncos 10 years later. AFC Championship game at Mile High Stadium.
I think the Patriots go back to the Super Bowl.
All right. Rams, they visit the Seahawks.
Now, is it either? Oh, this could be a crazy matchup.
I think both conference championship games would be lock your ass and sit the fuck down and watch the game. Watch all. You just don't even move.
I know.
Don't even fucking move.
This could be as good as what was it? 2021 was really good. If you remember, when the Bengals went there, that was good playoffs. Now the Seahawks or the Rams could either be the MVP matchup, which that'd be a little nuts if it was the Rams Patriots, or does Mike McDonald get the Seahawks back to the fucking, because this would be the Rams Patriots. This would be their third time meeting, for the trilogy. Second time meeting though for the Patriots and the Seahawks though. I really don't know how to pick right here. It's really close. I think the Seahawks win.
All right, Patriots Seahawks Super Bowl.
See, I want to pick my own team. It's really hard not to pick your own team just because, I think it might come down to the quarterback. I'm going to take the Patriots.
I thought he was about to say.
I thought he was good. Yeah. Bro, that's literally exactly what we had.
Me and Jack in different ways.
I thought about it.
Me and Jack in different ways had the Patriots and the Seahawks in the Super Bowl. Jack obviously being the Josh Allen lover.
Oh, no.
Picked the Bills over the Jags, which I can honestly see happening, and I can see a Patriots Bills. AFC
Did you pick the Bills to beat the Broncos though?
Yeah.
Jack?
I can see that happening.
Really?
I can see that happening.
I did, yeah.
It's Josh Allen.
I think that defense is terrible for Buffalo.
The defense is really bad.
They won't be able to stop RJ Harvey at all.
But again.
Wait, Jack.
League MVP.
It's Josh Allen.
Okay, but Jack, you picked the Patriots to beat the Bills if they went to the conference championship?
Yeah.
Good job.
Anyways,
thanks, bro.
Declan Hickey does his playoff bracket. We both think that the Patriots will take on the Seahawks. It should be an interesting game. I think people on the outside looking in, if that is the Super Bowl matchup, they'll probably get upset. They'll probably be like, why are we watching Sam Darnold and Drake May in the Super Bowl? I mean, that's sometimes how it ends up happening. And the cool thing about the NFL is that there's a lot of parity. Something that the MLB, which we're going to start with today, does not really have. We look at free agency. Jack, it is January 9th. Declan, I think it's January 9th, now that I say that. It's a Friday.
Don't say it.
I'm just saying, it's just, you look at the way free agency went, right? Pete Alonso signs, right? Or, excuse me, Dylan Cease signs with the Blue Jays. We're like, whoa, the floodgates are open. Pete Alonso signs. And then Kyle Schwarber signs. Then Pete Alonso signs. Like, all right, we're going to get moving. And it's January, and still 20 of the top 20 free agents that are on the board are still on the board.
I thought Kyle Tucker was going to get signed by now. No one's giving him money.
Nothing has changed. That's why when I talk about, I can give, this 20 minutes, whatever, it's like, what much can we talk about other than the fact that Bregman, is from the Jed McCaffrey report about what the Red Sox have offered. To them, it's a competitive offer. I'm sure to him it is as well. This morning, the Arizona Diamondbacks kind of sort of took themselves out of the Bregman hunt, saying we're going to retain Ketel Marte. They operate like a small market. They don't think they can keep both Marte and Bregman on the books. I mean, we'll see. Time will tell. Maybe they're just doing that to say it, whatever. But what it looks like now is that it's between the Red Sox and Toronto. The sneaky team was Arizona. The fit in Toronto looks nice to me. But at the same time, Toronto, they want the big fish. They want Kyle Tucker, right? That's who they want. And the Red Sox have, never really been involved with Tucker, nor do they, would I love Kyle Tucker on my baseball team? Of course I would. Does it fit the roster right now? Probably not. But yeah, what it looks to me is that it's between the Sox and Toronto.
Yeah, it's interesting because like I know also with like Boba I know yesterday he met with the Phillies, so that might be something to look at. Yeah, I mean obviously the Red Sox said they gave Alexander an aggressive offer, but that could mean anything to me. I'm not necessarily going to be like, oh, I believe in this Red Sox team to offer him a contract. I think I do to an extent, but not always because there's a lot of smoke and mirrors that happens with this team. I think it's probably more than likely going to get Alex Bregman. I'm probably not going to sign both Bregman and Bichette. They just can't.
It should
They
be.
just won't.
It should be, right?
They could.
Because
it's not like they can't do it.
here's what it looks like to me. You need a second baseman. You need a third baseman. Who's on the market? A second baseman and a third baseman. The caliber of Bo Bichette, you add both of them, it'd be fucking awesome. But they operate like a fucking small market team.
Yep.
And they say,
Well,
"Oh,
plus,
no," but
well,
before you say anything, I'm not to cut you off, but it's like, why are we making Yoshida and Hicks hurdles? It's like, oh, but Yoshida's on the roster, and that's a lot of money for this year. And Jordan Hicks is on the roster, that's a lot of money this year. And Patrick Sandoval's on the 40 man. It's like, why should those be hurdles? Why should we give a fuck?
oh no. The other thing would be like, do you want like Marcelo Meyer to be like a starting piece in this lineup? I'm just saying.
Which, yeah, sure, the bat is not there yet. It's not.
No, I know, but it can be. And I feel
sure,
like
but the defense is
start him.
good. He can play both positions. But here's where I get upset. If you sign Bichette, right, over Bregman, which is 100% a possibility, and you have Marcelo Myers slotted in at third base for opening day, how many games is he going to play? And can you trust that Trevor Story is going to be healthy again for a full season? I don't think so.
You don't think you can trust Marcelo Meyer to be healthy?
He's never played a full season in the minors or majors in his entire
It was
career.
his first season. I mean, I don't know what you want him to do.
He's never, listen to my words clearly, he's never played a full season in the minors or the majors. I know he played one, he didn't even play a full season here, but you know what I mean? Like, he has a horrendous injury history. Why do you think they were trying to trade him? It's like that the defense is platinum. It's diamond, pristine. Mwah. The bat, I don't know what it is. He's not a power hitter. He has a little bit of pop. He's putting some weight on. I'm more concerned about him staying on the field. And the fit with Bichette does not look great for the Sox. If they swing and fucking whiff at Bregman, because at any point right now, the way that Scott Boras and Bregman have been working, this dude could sign tomorrow. This dude could sign next week. I do not expect, and I said, oh, this guy's going to sign, latest, like right before New Year's. Didn't happen. Now, I guess, and again, here's where I might differ with a lot of fans. I'm going to stop fucking talking and give Declan some space in a second. But here's where I differ with a lot of fans. Scott Boras does not dictate where Alex Bregman goes. We need to all have an understanding of that. The player dictates where he goes. And if Bregman loves Boston so much, and we have reportedly offered him 5 years and a competitive offer, and he hasn't taken it, I don't know what to say. Because if the fucking offer is there, you take it. So I'm starting to get a little misconstrued on this report, because if the offer's 5 years, or if God if they go
5 years, 172 is the rumor.
No, it's a little bit more than that. It's like we're up to the 180s, 185s now.
182, or 185.
That shit, if that's on the table and he wants to be here, I don't see why he doesn't take it. If he's waiting it out between two teams, sure, but that's what kind of worries me a little bit, because yes, I do believe we're going to retain him, but right now, it's a whole nother different side of me that's worried.
Yeah, that's fair. I mean, it's just it's always a Scott Boras. Now it could be a possibility that he isn't even signed to right before spring training starts or something like that, which is what fucking happened last year for some reason, because I don't know, Scott Boras always does this. He did it with Bregman, and even before that he did it with who's the Rangers pitcher he did this with?
Evaldi?
Is that the rep? No, Montgomery.
Jordan Montgomery, yeah.
Yes, he did the same exact crap, and then Jordan Montgomery signed with the Diamondbacks. At the last second, so it literally could be anything now. Yeah, it's a good point to say if it was such a aggressive offer, he would have taken by now. It's I just don't get it. And now I'm a little worried about even not getting Bo Bichette either, because now he's meeting with the Phillies, and the Phillies could offer him money. It's not like the Phillies couldn't, because the Phillies could use an upgrade.
They don't give. They'll burn cash. That's the Red Sox will not just burn cash. They won't do it. There is a scenario. Before I go to Jack on this, because I want to hear what you have to say with either Bichette or Bregman. There is a scenario in some type of land, and it's not like a really low percentage. I'll put a 20, not even. I'll put a 15% chance that there's a scenario where Cedar Rafaela plays second base, Marcelo Meyer plays third, and Jarren Duran's sixth in center field, and they keep him. There's a scenario where that happens. And what they'll do is, when they go to spring training, they'll say, well, our rotation has a 17.5 projected WAR total, which is one of the best. As of right now, projected WAR-wise, the Red Sox have the best rotation in baseball. Projected WAR-wise, they do.
Yeah.
If they don't sign Bregman or Bichette, they will say, well, our rotation can take us far. Well, I'll tell you something if that happens. The Seattle Mariners can't really go fucking far, can they, with that rotation, right? They finally get Big Dumper to start hitting homers like crazy last year. Should have been the MVP, whatever. That's where we're at. Jack, thoughts? Bichette, Bregman.
Yeah. Look, I think you make a good point about Scott Boras doesn't dictate where Bregman goes. We saw it with Roman Anthony during his extension. He didn't even talk to his agent. He just signed it. His agent didn't even know. So it's these guys kind of just, they have agents and they play a big part in where these, maybe what they want for a contract. But at the end of the day, it's the player is deciding where they want to be. And to your point, Chuck, this is what I've been saying for months. And I understand you guys are oh, MLB's different. But if we're giving Bregman what he wants, why hasn't he signed yet? There's something that's kind of fishy going on. That does he want to be here? I don't know. If he does, and we gave him the contract he wants, why isn't he signed yet? So it's something to think about.
What ounce of Bregman's body does he want to be in a place like Toronto?
That's what I'm saying. Why? I was just thinking that. Why would he want to go to Toronto?
What the fuck?
No disrespect to Toronto.
No, but your wife just went to school here, right? You lived here for a year. You loved your experience. You brought this team back to the playoffs. Whatever. You
have children.
You have kids.
Best school systems in Massachusetts.
Right.
I don't know. It doesn't make sense.
I don't know. I think for me right now, the way I read it, I think he's gonna wait it out and say, all right, whoever, he's gonna wait till the best offer's on the table. I don't think it's you've heard Scott Pioli, friend of the show, say this all the time. Every time Brady was at the end of his contract negotiation situations and he was on the other end, Brady would say to him, let's just figure this out, right? I don't think Bregman's there. I think Bregman wants to match the offer. I'm not comparing fucking Tom Brady to Alex Bregman, but I'm saying I think Bregman's gonna, wait out these deals and say, all right, which one's the best one? And you know what that means, guys? Money. Money's number one.
Boras is the puppet master.
You can't.
I'm just saying.
I know he's annoying, right? But Bregman is waiting out until the best deal comes through because this is all about money. Yes, Boston's great. Yes, he enjoyed his time. Anywhere an athlete goes, it's for the fucking moolah. It's for the cash. It's not about anything else.
Unfortunately.
But again, I don't understand why the front office can't get on the phone with Alex and be like, what is your what would you want your
not
contract?
The front office. I mean,
I'm sure they've met at a price. And right now, from that report, my understanding is that the Red Sox probably say, this is our best offer. That's it. But I also do think if some other team gives Bregman more, Bregman will give the Sox the opportunity to match. He 100% will.
And I don't think the Sox will.
That's the problem.
Because,
they
which is
won't.
Crazy, though, because we can literally sign anyone we want. Like you said, Chuck, we could sign Bichette and Bregman if we wanted to.
What does it matter?
Refuse to.
Okay, Declan, here's my thing.
Yeah.
And I'll give you the floor. What the fuck does it matter? You reach, okay, you're 20 million from the CBT threshold, the next one.
Yeah.
Do you know how many times in the last 20 years the Red Sox would just say, sorry, the last 30, 20 years, whatever, they'd say, all right, fuck it. We're going to break through this one. We're probably going to get penalized to shit, but we're going to win a World Series. Because you can only do so much. Look at 2018. That whole lineup was homegrown. The whole thing. Outside of JD Martinez, the whole lineup was homegrown. That does not happen often. It doesn't.
Yeah.
Right? You bring Bregman in, great. If you could bring both, you could bring both Bregman and Bichette in, you are almost immediately a World Series favorite. Almost immediately. Not even like a thought go. You add Bregman, you're in that top 7, top 5 mix. You add Bichette and Bregman, you're a World Series contender. But they don't want to do that.
Yeah.
Which is the problem I have, and I've always had.
Well, okay. Well, I wouldn't say it's just you, Jack. I mean, this is just like mind-boggling because at the beginning it's just like, oh, they're probably just gonna wrap up Bregman, and everyone's like, okay, wrap up Bregman, and then they can go for like a Marte or a Bichette, and then it just didn't happen. I guess so. I just don't really understand it. It's just like I think the team just could be spending the money better, and it's unfortunate. I still even do if they only signed Bregman, he's got fucking flashbanged. Yeah, like even if they only get Bregman, which is like would be like unfortunate because they could get both. I still think this could be a World Series team. Obviously, the Boba Fett thing will make them better, but I still think this team could be good enough to win. Right now, even if it's just their acquisitions are Bregman and Contreras.
Here's my one thing. Here's my one thing that I think
Pitcher, though.
That I think a lot of the national media does not understand. Roman Anthony is and will be a top 3 player in baseball. If you ask, okay, 3 this year, but right as of right now, he is a top 5, top 10 player in baseball. The power, the fielding ability, everything you want, Roman Anthony is that.
Yeah, I mean, it's not crazy to say. Look what he did last year. I mean, but like, why wouldn't you want to surround your young stud with 2 not only predominant bats, but also pretty with Bichette as a fielding, but Bregman obviously great at fielding. But again, like if you have the opportunity, I don't understand why you wouldn't. Like again, don't own the team if you don't want to do it. That's my issue.
The Contreras trade was great.
Yep.
It's a great addition. He's going to hit so well. He's going to be, and I heard Steve Peralt say this on the 10, like him and Narvaez are going to be, and already are, like, they're going to be awesome together in the locker room. They're going to be leaders in that clubhouse. Contreras is just, you saw that interview. There was an interview post game, and they asked him, he hit a walk-off, and they say, you think you could play with anybody? He goes, yeah, we can play with anybody. We can fuck anybody. I mean, that's the type of guy, you know what I'm saying? Like, he is just a ball player. Like, and he's just, that's his attitude. Like, I can picture him hitting a fucking walk-off and just throwing the bat and fucking screaming down the line, just that type of guy. And that's great to have. And he's a good talent, right? But if you don't add Bregman.
Yeah. You've been seeing the camp, though?
I've been seeing the camp.
The
camp. To talk about payroll, on the books for 2026, Crochet's got a 28 hit, right? 28 mil for the year. Story's got 23 mil on the books. Sonny Gray, just for the season, he's got 21 on the books. Yoshida has 18 mil on the books. Jordan Hicks, 13 mil on the books. I mean, these are Duran, 7. Those 3 guys. I'm not banging to that, Declan. Those 3 guys are
making. He drops a routine fly ball and he says, "Bang!" Come on now.
Those 3 guys are making it hard for this ownership group to spend because they're like, well, Yoshida is on the books and he's got 18 mil and they fucking hate Yoshida. Every person in the front office fucking hates Yoshida. The players love Masataka Yoshida, but the front office,
Oh yeah, they love.
they were just talking about that on the 10 as well. Shout out to the 10. That's 2 times I shouted out outside podcast. But like, there's so much money on the books. There's too much. Patrick Sandoval, 9 mil, didn't pitch for us last year. Was hurt, right? Like,
I mean, he'll get a chance this year, I guess. But
and and another way that the org has been built. That's my other problem. Before we move on to the Celtics, you look at this organization. They trade a bunch. We've traded a lot of people this offseason. We've traded a lot of prospects. How the hell are you supposed to get Yoshida's money off the books if you don't gut your farm system? How the hell are you supposed to get these people off? Like Yoshida and Hicks, the way you move them, you attach a prospect. We've already traded a ton of prospects this offseason.
Yeah, just take the L in their trades, right? It's literally just take the loss.
That's what I'm like. They can't eat it though. They can't eat the money. They're not the Red Sox anymore that we used to know. They're not the Theo Epstein. Eat the money. Who gives a fuck? I know contracts and salaries have changed a lot, but it's something that it pains me, and I hope to God that Bregman ends up coming back, and I hope the rotation stays healthy and does well. I think. My we'll talk about this when we get to, spring training's on the way, so we'll see a couple arms get, pitchers and catchers will report in 30 days. I'll tell you two right now. The one guy I'm looking at that's going to be a stud is out of Pittsburgh. Johan Oviedo. Big frame, good arm, just figured out his pitch mix. Telling you right now, when you see that guy pitching this year, you're going to go, "Oh, okay. I'm listening, Chuck. I got you." It's going to be a fun guy to watch.
I think if the offseason comes to an end and the Red Sox don't have Bregman or Bichette, it's a missed opportunity.
Oh, duh.
Yeah. But what I'm saying is, like, people are like, yeah, like, we can get both. I'm saying if they don't get either of them.
Yeah. We know.
It's a tough
But I think it could happen, which is why I'm bringing it up.
No, I know, but
it could.
Like, I feel like there's a legit chance we don't sign either of them.
Yeah,
I mean, they're screwed.
Yeah, but I'm just saying that's an obvious thing to say. It's
but like I said, 15% chance I'm putting it that Cedar Rafaela, who's a platinum glove in center field, plays second base next season. There's a 15% chance that happens, where you waste his defensive prowess at second base. All right, I'm going to stop spitting and getting myself fucking pissed off.
You don't want to mention the arbitration, or is it not?
I mean, yeah, we signed everyone to arbitration. Tristan Costa's back, Cutter Crawford's back. I know no one went to Romy's good to have back. Okay.
Tanner Houck.
Fuck me. Tanner Houck.
I don't know where he is.
Missed the guy. Remember when he was like an all-star and he just had a fluke of a season.
What happened? I don't even know what happened.
Got hurt. Okay, moving on.
Moving
on to something that makes me happy. The Boston Celtics. Talk about a team. Talk about a group of guys. I know they just lost to Denver. Whatever.
Everyone's lost to Denver.
Game pissed me off. No Jokic, though.
No, like, people have just lost to that team without Jokic.
So, anyways, start with you, Deck. Is Zubac really the guy?
I think. I mean, I know those rumors keep going around. I don't really know what they have. I mean, I know like Anthony Simons. So Anthony Simons with the team has been playing a lot better. Like, I think since the last time we talked about him, he's been playing like a lot better. And it's like he could be maybe the type of guy you have in the playoffs when maybe like say there's not enough energy coming off the bench, and you could just insert a guy like him to kind of like get the team going. It's going to happen in like games that they're down where they'll put him in and he'll kind of be the spark plug. But I don't know. Like I mean, I think trading him in a first round pick for Zubac would be worth it. Like I mentioned before, I think that'd be worth it. As much as I love watching Anthony Simons play, I just think getting like an elite rebounder, and you could run like so many different lineups then with like there could be times where you could run him and Kata in in some instances I like I think him and Kata would probably like split the minutes at like center. They would get like they probably both get like 28, or they both get like 30 maybe. So like they could do that. So I think that'd be good enough because he's such an elite, such like an elite rebounder. But the only thing the Clippers might not want to, because Clippers are trying to win games. You know, they've been playing a lot better recently, so that's the only problem why they might not, because they're actually trying to win games and not and like make sure the Thunder don't get a good pick.
I think Zubac
You
would be
know,
an awesome, awesome fit on the Celtics team. Anthony Simons, I know Jack was on the floor and I was in Siberia watching that game, but Simons, when I saw him come off the bench, I'm like, his energy's good. His defense has gotten better. He can
yeah,
shoot the ball really well. I mean, that's kind of,
yeah,
we knew we knew what he could be, right? It's just more about the fit. But at the same time, the fit that this team needs right now is a center. And I think Zubac would be really nice in Boston.
yeah. He would like I just think he would complement Kate, because Kate is a good shot blocker, and Kate is kind of good at contesting, although sometimes he's not. So I feel like a guy like Zubac could pick up like the like rebounding ability that Kata doesn't really have as much, and a better like one-on-one guarding in the post a little bit better, because I feel like Zubac is a better guard is a better defensive player in the post. So yeah,
I mean,
um,
it's honestly pretty insane what this team's been able to do, you know, without a top 3 player in the world in Jason Tatum, you know, when he's healthy. And obviously because I for sure know that I counted this team out when Tatum went down.
I did too. I'm not
against the Knicks in the postseason. I said, I'm not even watching next year.
Right.
I didn't.
You know,
You didn't.
I mean, Brown is nasty, right? I mean, Brown is living up to the hype. He's been doing his thing, and he should be absolutely top 3 MVP candidate.
Well, it is pretty funny you say that, because they just announced the MVP ladder today, and you want to know what it is?
Go ahead.
Number 1, Nikola Jokic. Number 2, SGA. Number 3, Jaylen Brown of the Boston Celtics. They just
now, let me tell
winning.
I'm actually glad you brought that up, because I was literally going to bring this up.
Luka 4, Victor Wembanyama 5.
Okay, Wemby's 5.
Yeah.
Like, the fact that these teams that Wemby and Jokic play for are nasty without them, like, how does that make you a top 5 MVP candidate? The Spurs are 9-2 without Wemby.
Play?
That team is nasty. But if you're valuable to your team, that means you are you bring them to like such a point. Like, it's a drastic change when you're on the floor and off the floor.
That's a bad argument, because there's no way you could say Wemby's not a top 5. But there's no way you could say Wemby isn't. Like, you don't realize the impact that like.
What impact does he have if his team is insane without him?
Just his presence of him being on the court.
Like, I guess.
Do you get how plus minus works? Like,
again,
it's through the roof.
To me, like, Tatum's out and we're like playing out of our mind and we're a top 3 seed. Like, that's like an MVP to me. It's like,
yeah, I mean, like, it makes sense that Jaylen Brown's 3. It just, I still wouldn't put him above Jokic or SGA, because they were like insane.
I mean, me personally, I can't stand by that. I can't say Jokic is a top whatever MVP candidate, but his team is winning all these games without him.
He's averaging 30 points, 12 rebounds, 11 assists.
And his team is what without him?
That's not how it works.
Okay. I'm just saying, if the award is the most valuable player, if that's really what it stands for, it's really not accomplishing that. That's all I'm saying.
I appreciate you sticking to the truth of what you actually think an MVP is, because a lot of people. No, but I'm not saying whether or not Jack's right or wrong. All right, I'm saying.
Look, I'm just here to give my opinion. I'm not going to change it because
Jack has stood by his opinion of what an MVP should be, and I appreciate that. Yeah. Do I think Jokic is the best player in the NBA? Yes, I do.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I do too. But
so
it's not like
he shouldn't be one in the MVP.
Yeah, like he shouldn't be one.
He's the best player in the NBA, so he should be one in the MVP.
No, because if your team is nasty, like I just think that helps your
They
case.
won a couple games without. Okay, they won a couple games without him, but it's not like they've also lost. It's not like they've like.
But what I'm trying to say to you guys is this. I know these are injuries where they're out for like 4 weeks, right? That's just an example. But what I'm saying is, honestly, if Wemby or Jokic left their teams, those teams would still be good. I'm just saying that right now.
No, they would not.
Yes, they would. I 100% believe that.
You're telling me.
Don't get me wrong, those are two nasty players.
Did you watch the Nuggets like okay? Did you watch the Nuggets last year without Jokic? They looked terrible.
Didn't they still make the playoffs?
Oh, okay. But they underperformed.
Bro.
They underperformed.
Jack, you're telling me that San Antonio, led by Devin Vassell, would be good without Victor Wembanyama.
They're good right now.
I agree that San Antonio has great pieces, yes.
They're good now without him.
Vassell, Castle, without Wembanyama?
What are they doing now without him is my point.
Wemby's been playing this whole time. What are you talking about?
But when he was... Bro, I'm saying when he was injured.
He wasn't even out for that long.
Bro.
When they beat the Thunder, he was playing off the bench, but he was still playing.
Yeah, and when he wasn't on the floor, they were nasty.
When was that? Tell me when that was, because I don't know if you're watching the games.
Okay,
dude,
first of all...
What are you saying?
I'm saying that...
This is the most unreal
just like MJ. When MJ left the Bulls, his team made the East semis. I'm saying
the East semis.
I'm saying, yeah,
That's
your team is nasty. If you're the MVP,
okay, that's way different because Scottie Pippen was also one of the best players in the NBA. That makes no sense what you're saying.
Jamal Murray's not a top 20 player in the NBA.
That. What?
Jamal Murray's not top 20 in the NBA.
I'm not saying that, but it's like Scottie Pippen's way better than fucking Jamal Murray. Like, duh.
I mean, maybe defensively, yeah.
Yo, you just didn't watch Scottie Pippen.
I don't think so.
Just say you didn't watch Scottie Pippen. Just say you didn't watch Scottie Pippen. Just say that.
I'm just saying. It's weird that like when Tatum's out, we have to play out of our ass to get the 3 seed. When Wemby and Jokic are out, their team still like wins. And that's been an over their course of their career thing.
Wemby missed like 2 weeks, which is the equivalent to like 4 or 5 games.
No, it's not. They play like 3 games a week.
Wow, 6 games.
6.
Wow,
wrong.
you got me. You got
Jack,
me.
that's a wild take. I don't know. Okay.
Okay. Why do you think Jokic is still number 1 and he hasn't played in a week and a half? Like, why do you think he's won?
Go ahead.
Me?
Yeah.
Okay. First of all, there's a reason why the guys won the MVP. And it's just back to 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 back. Right? Scorer, can shoot the 3, can score inside, can play good defense, is a threat on both sides of the floor, great plus minus. I mean, the guy's a stud. He's a fucking stud. And the team, and you know I'm the stats guy, statistically performs better when Jokic is on the floor. Just look at his plus minus. That's how I look at it. End of story. What are you, a vibes guy? You're the eyes to the floor?
Again, it goes back to the whole thing that I've been saying for years. The NBA MVP is the most fraudulent award you can win in sports.
Because your baby fucking boy and James Harden. That's why. That's why you feel like that.
That's also just not the case.
It's not?
When was the last time someone won an MVP, but their team wasn't the 1 seed?
What does that matter?
Because people are like, oh, he's the MVP because his team's the 1 seed. No. There's people with better stats on worse teams that are like the 6 seed that don't get MVP because some guy had averaged 2 less points, 3 less rebounds, and 1 less assist that got the MVP because his team's the 1 seed. It's absurd. That doesn't make any sense.
All the time. That happens in the NFL. It happens
Hold
in the NFL all the time.
Declan, hold on. Declan's like lagging like crazy. His microphone's like echoing, and it's crazy. Declan.
I'm gonna keep lagging. I don't even know where I am. Hello?
I can hear you. Can you hear us?
Yes.
Okay. We have to move
I
on.
think it's because I opened a lot of tabs. I'll say this: the Nuggets have only played 5 games without Jokic, and they're 3-2.
We must
So
move
shut
on.
up. You don't even know what you're saying.
We must move on. Celtics play tonight. They play tomorrow as well, correct? Back to back.
Yeah, they'll play the Raptors tonight. It'll be a good game.
Yep. No Scotty Barnes. Scotty Barnes is the MVP.
And probably no Ingram, I heard.
They're going to win tonight. And Jaylen Brown, one game I watch is the one game him and Derek White just put up a stinker, but they still won. So,
oh yeah,
that was a very bad night. But
a win's a win.
Win is a win. Okay. Before we go, Declan, going back to the NFL. New England Patriots taking on the Los Angeles Chargers. If you want to hear a preview, our thoughts on Harbaugh versus Vrabel, our thoughts on May versus Herbo, on the horrible Chargers offensive line, the Patriots injuries, they're coming back. Now we get a full injury report. Tonga's out, which kind of stinks, but everyone else is good. Booty is questionable. I'm sure he'll be good to go. It's just a hamstring. It's not just a hamstring. You know what I mean? Declan, if you want to hear our recap, go watch the last episode, Bonus Pod, Spotify, YouTube, wherever you find your streams. Your prediction for this game on Sunday?
I think it's a little closer than we think. I think we're in by 2 scores. I'll say 31-17.
31-17 it is. Jack, what did we say? We said around the same thing, right?
Yeah, I think I said like 35-14 or something like that.
We'll go back and watch it. We forgot. We hope you enjoyed the discourse today for the MVP talks in the NBA. The MLB talks we had today. I wanted to switch up a little bit because we've been talking a lot of Patriots. Hopefully the Patriots win this Sunday. We'll have Bonus Pod Monday filming that. Today is Friday. You're seeing this tomorrow on Saturday. Jack Halal to my right, Declan Hickey to my left. If you're listening to us, thanks for listening. And we hope we graced your ears with some goodness here on the 38 and Counting podcast. We'll see you next time.
Peace.